Okay, today I just want to review the movie Twister. I saw it and it was okay. 1 out of 10, I would probably give it a 6.5. And the reason for my rating would be the very first movie, Twister. I really, really like that one. You can think about the graphics back then, and then you compare it to now. I think in this movie they kind of messed up on the very first scene. You couldn't really tell where they were, kind of, so you kind of had to use your imagination a little bit. You couldn't really tell where the tornado was. Uh, I thought that I believe the main character was Kate. She wasn't believable. I wish they would have used a different character. She didn't match I believe, the gentleman named Tyler. They didn't really match as a couple. It just does. They just didn't look like they would ever date each other or even talk to each other in public. uh, but I will say, what I did like about the movie, it when it was kind of fast paced in some parts of the movie, so it would go, like, the beginning was fast, which I like that. And then, it got a little bit slower, and then it got to the action right away, which I loved. And then I don't know why, it kind of got predictable and kind of boring in the middle. And especially when uh they have that love, the kind of like the love thing going, and that's always super boring. And then, but I did love the fact, like, I did show them where to hide if a tornado comes. I thought that was great, but I don't know. It was it was very. I think I didn't like it because it was predictable, and it mimicked too much like the first movie. The first one was just awesome, and I think that I think, even though we have like a lot of graphics and we can do a lot of things now, I think that sometimes allowing the audience to use their own imagination is a lot better. I think it could be a lot scarier. And some of these graphics are just, yeah, they're awesome, but I don't know. They just kind of messed up with it. I don't know. And then, this is a little bit of spoiler alert, but they said that she wanted to use a supercomputer to figure out. I'm sorry, he had suggested to Kate to use a supercomputer for the simulation, which was really cool because, like, in real life, today we have a simulated Earth, and we already have the weather thing, and that's over the entire Earth. So we have a digital twin already, which does the metrics and looks at if something's coming. And then, and this next one, where she talks about, they talk about cloud seeding, making it rain, and they were going to put these exact chemicals in there: potassium chloride, sodium chloride, all of that. They were going to put inside of the tornado. So that's kind of a spoiler alert, but I don't know. But the cloud seeding is exactly what they use, especially in the UAE, because that's desert, and they wanted to force that to rain, and that's what they use. They use cloud seeding. So it was interesting that way, but there was like only we only discussed it like 1 minute, and I don't know. It was okay, but it did have some fast moving parts, and that's the parts that I was most interested in. So, like I said, I would give it a 6.5. But it's, if you want something to do, and, just bring plenty of popcorn, and just don't expect too much, but just have a good time. You'll still have a good time. So I would recommend the movie, but don't get too excited about it, and you won't be disappointed. All right, well, hope everybody has a great day.